What up, nerds? Bujo Head Jody here. I have been bullet journaling since 2017, and I would like to share my May 2022 weekly spreads with you in this nice big B5. So, because it is in the B5, we got lots of space. So past couple weeks, or past couple months, I have actually been putting 1 week for every 2 pages. But this month we are going back to trying to fit in 2 weeks for 2 pages, so 1 week per page. So we got slightly smaller daily sections. I'm also so these will end up using basically the same type of lists that I had been using before, but instead of having them all one day be all the way vertical, each day is going to be in this little note card sort of section. So all the habits are going to be in a larger section that's going to take up 2 columns, and then tasks are going to take up 1 column. And for this very first week, I usually start my weeks on a Monday, but for this first week, because we have that 1 extra Sunday for the first of the month, I will have 1 extra day. And I am just labeling this week number 1. I have these slightly staggered. I really like that. So you can see I've split each of these days into 1 smaller section, which will have the tasks, and then a larger section, which those will include all my habits. I'm also outlining that number 1 in green, but only on the left-hand side. So I'll outline it in the red and the orange on the right-hand side, 1 for each of those numerals. I haven't decided what to name this little note section, so I finally decided to name it etc. Usually, I have to label that sort of extra note section twice, and so it gets 1 label with habits and 1 label is tasks. It's very obvious. So that section, that etc. little card will include a reference for my habits. So I write them all down because I don't do them every single day, and so I'll only write down on the certain day which habit I'm doing. Also some details about the habit. So if the habit is exercise, it'll be exactly what I'm doing to exercise. Am I running? And how long? And etc. Whereas with the tasks, for the weekly tasks in that etc. section, those will be sort of tasks I haven't scheduled yet, or things I just need to remember to do that are not associated with a certain day. And you can see here I'm hesitating because I have messed up. Because I have not staggered this right-handed side, and I don't need that many boxes on this side because I don't have that extra Sunday. So this is just a regular day, so we should only need 8 boxes. So I'm fixing this. I'm drawing in the lines that I do need, because some of them overlap with lines that I've already drawn that are incorrect. So everything else I will throw some white pen and some white paint pen over. But if I can get the lines that I do need in, then I can minimize what I need to erase instead of having to erase everything and then go in and put things back in. It doesn't make any sense. I have found, so last year my notebook did not take this paint pen very well. It bled like crazy. So this year it takes the paint pen pretty well, so I'm very happy about that. That is one technique that I really like using for mistakes, is using the paint pen. So I'm gonna finish off these little note cards. The regular days of the week I label with the full day of the week, which I mess up here. Can't spell Wednesday to save my life. Wednesday. And then in red, I will put the date on the right-hand side. Oh, actually, that's not entirely true. I am alternating the red and the orange. That's right. And we can't forget the big number 2 and outlining that. The way that I'm alternating these reds and oranges, I swear there is a rhyme and a reason to it. But just know they are being alternated in ways. So yeah, already 2 weeks down. Now you can see it's a little bit wet, but last year, the notebook that I had, it would actually run the colors all the way through that as well. So trust me, this is better. Much, much better. So now on the left-hand side here, we have a regular week. So we'll have our 8 boxes. As one thing, I do like the look of these staggered boxes, but one thing, and especially because we had the extra Sunday at the beginning, and then at the very end, we will also have an extra Monday and a Tuesday, which I also squeeze in. None of the days of the week really line up with each other, so the structure of the week is lost a little bit in this layout. And I generally like the Mondays to be all in the same spot, Tuesdays all in the same spot. Even if I wasn't squeezing in extra days at the beginning and the end of these weeks, you can see on the left-hand side, it goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then starts at the top on a Thursday. And then the right-hand side, the Thursday is right next to a Monday. So the Monday goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in that section. So Friday is in a completely different spot in each of the weeks. So this time I do remember to stagger that right-hand side. And we have one extra spot, and we are not putting an etc. section on the right-hand side. Just because we don't have quite enough room for it. So the one etc. box on the left-hand side will have to suffice for the full 2 spreads. So week 3 and week 4. And this will cover all of May. So it is nice to have it all, contained in just 4 pages. Go B5. But it's still a little chaotic. So not my absolute favorite. I did very much enjoy recreating the theme from May of 2019. So positive and negatives. Alternating my outlines and alternating my numbering. And then we'll fill in everything we didn't do with the red. And we're going to do a little bit extra work here to keep fixing up this Wednesday. But that's basically all the spreads for May of 2022. Thanks a lot. Bye.